Hello.
Hello, we're back.
You all right?
Yeah, just been a mad week of just trying to catch up with builds, recording absolutely tons of stuff, ready to release, and yeah, just trying to
Yeah, we've recorded quite a bit this week. Obviously the Enterprise turned up on Saturday, but I've done a lot of the cardboard Star Trek models. Kirsty's done some Lego. So yeah, it's all on. It's all sort of banked. Just got to release it.
I know. I've been on like a marathon, let's just build every night type situation.
Build everything.
Yeah, it has been nuts. But I just want to get caught up now and get back on a weekly schedule.
Yeah.
But it's doing my head in that I'm so backlogged behind on things. So oh well, what can you do though? So It's been a mad week here as well.
Yeah. It's been a bit of a slow week for Partworks in terms of everything really, because nothing's really. They've had obviously distribution problems. Fan Home, I think Hachette have also had the same problem, but people have started receiving stuff as well. If you're a subscriber to the Tumblr, people have started receiving that. It's coming together really nicely. I mean, I have it here, the bit that I did this week, which was attaching the frame up.
Yeah.
That was an absolute nightmare, I've got to say. A bit of a nightmare to do that. But yeah, I think we put the cockpit in after this, and we get roof sections as well. So it's sort of coming together on that. But apart from that, I don't think there's anything else really. I did notice something on the portal, which was the Batman 66.
Yeah.
The next pack is now showing. So
right.
Pack 2 is now showing. So hopefully that ships soon.
Yeah, I mean, I've had 2 deliveries from Hachette, so it's been okay for me. I've had my next pack of Titanic and my next pack of Lancaster Bomber as well. So
obviously I've had problems with the Doll's House, getting it from the newsagents. I got this week's issue, no problem. But the last 2 issues I've had to order. I did order them on I think it was the 6th of March, and they still haven't been shipped. I still haven't got anything, notification or anything, so I don't know what's happening with that. I'm hoping that they turn up this week and I can carry on with that. But that's why there hasn't been a Doll's House on the website, on the YouTube channel.
I think pretty much with Hachette, as soon as you get shipped, they'll be with you within a few days. That's what I always find.
Yeah, they're normally quite good. They're normally on the ball. I mean, they do have a big distribution warehouse in the UK. So yeah, they're normally clued up. But yeah, I've noticed the issues haven't been at the newsagents. I know you said you had problems picking up the cross stitch.
Found it.
You found it.
Found it, yeah. So the Disney cross stitch we did, not Disney cross stitch, the Peter Rabbit cross stitch. When we went into our local W8 Smiths, it was in there. So
yeah, I did. I remember when you said you couldn't find it, so I was going to try and pick one up, and I wanted to ask you tonight because there's quite a few about. So
I think in Yorkshire we're about a week behind everybody else. So it's a case of the rest of the country might get it last week or whatever, but we get it a week later. So.
Yeah. So I think deliveries, like I said, a bit all over the place at the minute. Apart from the Enterprise build, that's the only thing that I've had shipped from Fan Home this month, and it turned up fine. I've got it here, but obviously nothing else has come in as of yet. So normally by now, a lot of the stuff's normally showing on the portal, but the only thing is the 66. But I know that there's logistic problems.
Yeah,
not too fussed, but there has been some talk on the Facebook groups about delivery and stuff like that. I think it comes down to people not checking the right information. But people are rest assured, you will get. Like I've said this before, we will get our parts. We will get our builds.
Yeah.
Even if you have to wait, a month or 2 or a couple of more extra weeks, you will get your parts.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, if I look at mine, to tell you the truth, I haven't had anything from Fan Home this month yet.
Yes, I know they send that in batches, but when I check the portal, like every other day, And the only thing I noticed was the Batman 66 that's appeared on there. Because what normally happens, it appears on the portal, and then about a week later or a couple of days later, it then goes on to processing, and then obviously to shit. But nothing's on there. Like I said, the only thing's the 66 Batmobile. So, I mean, we've still got 2 weeks left in the month, so they've got time. I'm not too worried.
I mean, I haven't even had any payments for the models being taken out this month yet. So
yeah,
maybe short month, February. I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes.
Yeah, February wasn't, like I said, it's a short month. It throws everything out of whack. And then they've had logistic problems with getting stuff to various countries because of what's happening in the Red Sea. So I think there has been a bit of a backlog. Anyway. I know there was already going to be delays anyway. I think I think some people have received emails about a delay with the RoboCop.
Right.
And I know that there was delays with the GTR and the 66 Batmobile. But I don't know about any others. But like I said, don't panic. Mr. Mannering, don't panic. Because they do turn up eventually.
Yeah.
And you do finish it, but it's not. We've said, you, me, Wayne, Scott as well, Boone with the boys. We've all said it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. It's not about finishing first. You will finish the model, and this is what I mean. You always take your time when you're building these, because that's when mistakes happen and everything else. Yeah.
So we got a bit of feedback from Fan Home from our last Sunday's live stream. Okay. We were going on what we could see on the website. That's as simple as it was. I just go onto the website. Yeah. So we did get a bit of feedback. So if I just try and share screen here, we were told the builds are still there, but you can't subscribe to them.
No, but they're still there in the background, sort of thing.
Yeah. So if I share screen, so I'll go to Fan Home main page here. So basically, if you are wanting to check out what there is on the website, or you've got a model, it's an older model that's no longer there, they are there, bar a couple which I've noticed are there. So if you go, let's say Dodge Charger. Okay, so if you go up to the top, you click on the Fast and Furious, scroll down, the Dodge Charger is there. So click on that, and then that's basically the information on the model, size, promo video, bits and pieces like that. So they are there. So you can do the same with anything with the Marvel.
Yep.
Okay, so again, the Iron Man's there, the Gauntlet's there. You can't subscribe to them though. That's
Yeah, it redirects you. If you go onto the Iron Man, I think it will suggest another build to build.
Yeah.
Not available.
So if you go to movie series, there we can see there's Kit down there. And then if you go to Star Wars, we've got the Millennium Falcon, you've got the vehicles, the busts,
and the encyclopedias.
The encyclopedias. The only one I'm not seeing in there, though, is the R2-D2.
Yeah, I can't see it there.
Yeah, that's not in there. So
I'm wondering whether they've kept it like that, because also as well, it says just down there, past Partworks or past collections.
Yeah.
So these were ones that they did before. It's quite good that you can still access the sites for them and have a little look, but you can't subscribe to any of them. But they are there.
Yeah.
But the active ones, the ones that you can actually physically subscribe to, are on obviously their main page, as we showed you last week.
Well,
so
yes and no.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay. So yes and no, they're there, but not necessarily. Again, the Eleanor build was on the main page, but that's no longer there. This is new section. I actually just noticed this past collections. So there you have.
There's Naruto. Ghostbusters. Like I said, I think some of them are going to get sort of relaunched.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Enterprise D and Optimus Prime have been mentioned by Fanhome that they're relaunching. I know you said before we come on the stream that the Enterprise is relaunching.
Yeah, so that is
notify me.
So that's the Enterprise being relaunched, and that is saying shipping begins in June 2024. So they are relaunching that again. So we'll just have to see how that goes. So, but that is up for relaunch, like I said, in June 2024. That's only at the moment Notify Me, so you can put your email address in there and it'll notify you when it's available to sign up.
Yeah, also as well, this is the UK site. It might be, it's obviously different for the US and German side and stuff like that.
So this is UK only. But I mean, if you're wanting to know what's available in different countries, it's very simple.
Yeah, you can just select.
Change your country. There we go. DeLorean's available.
Optimus Prime is. Yeah.
Eleanor is, and Kitty's. Oh, and the Dodge Charger is.
I'm wondering whether it's because of what they have in their warehouse at the time, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because I think obviously they produce the parts in batches and they don't produce the parts just for one build at a time. They have to do it in batches because of cost effectiveness and stuff like that. So I would imagine that it comes down to if they've got enough stock for a full build that they offer it as a full build, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, if they've only got part of issues there, I don't know if they'll be able to put the collection on for you to get it because you won't be able to finish it, sort of thing. I don't know the logistics behind it.
I've just noticed DeLorean in the United States is pre-order. Optimus Prime is pre-order.
Lovely.
Batmobile, you can sign up. ET, you can sign up. Iron Man is still there. And that's so the DeLorean and the Optimus Prime is pre-order at the moment.
I'm surprised they haven't relaunched the Ecto 1, especially with the film due out in March, like the end of the month.
Yeah.
Sort of a perfect time to but then again, like I said, I don't know whether they're going to and then do it as a pre-order. Maybe they're getting parts ready for it and stuff like that. I don't know, but maybe they will. I don't know. But it seems like a good. I mean, if you're into the marketing and stuff, that would be a good time to relaunch it.
Yeah,
because it would coincide with the new movie, which features that Ecto 1 as well.
Yeah,
just sort of beat down version of it, just like the Afterlife one did as well. So it would tie in. It would tie in pretty well. But then it depends on if they can get the parts, I suppose, and stuff like that. Logistics.
Yeah, it's logistics at the end of the day, whether they can bring that out in time.
Yeah, it comes down. Maybe if the stars aligned, maybe they could have done it. Maybe they can't. I don't know. But marketing wise, I would have thought it would be quite a good time to sort of do that, to relaunch it at least.
Yeah.
But a lot of those, like I said, a lot of those Partworks probably will get released anyway. Kit, Ecto 1 and stuff like that, I'm pretty certain will come back again. They're popular builds and they sell well. So
all I can say is, like I said, we got some feedback from Fanhome, so we thought we'd show everybody that you can still see the builds, but obviously you can't sign up for them because they're past collections at the moment. That doesn't mean that they're not going to relaunch them in the near future. So
brilliant. Yeah.
So that's my bit. You wanted to talk about the Enterprise, Kev? Yeah,
the Enterprise build. So there's a bit of a discrepancy around this issue. It's issue 12. Now, originally, obviously the great folks over at Hero Collectors or Eagle Moss, they changed the warp nacelle on the Enterprise. And originally, your original one, I think you've got a clear nav light, which is the flashing light on the back of the nacelle, and the warp grille, the orange bit that goes around the engine, was clear. It was see-through.
Yeah.
Later on in the build, they knew that was wrong and they changed it. So I believe, Mark, when you sign up to the new one, you get the new parts.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I actually got to stage stage 2. So
yeah, I'm gonna kindly take one from you.
yeah.
But I just want to point out now, obviously, Fanhome took over. They won't do like they won't honor what you had at Eagle Moss. I understand that was with Eagle Moss. The only problem is I don't get the new parts now. If you go and check out my Partworks, which is Todd's page, which is like for reference material, it's the Mac Daddy of Partworks. You want to like it's the best thing for Partworks. If you go over there, there was originally a little slip in here from Eagle Moss that gave that told you the instructions on what to do and gave you the right parts, but because that was for Eagle Moss, you won't get them. So because I'm a returning customer, I don't receive them. There is a workaround, and that workaround is you could buy it before it obviously went off. It's up for pre-order now, but the workaround is you could buy or subscribe just for the first 2 issues, and because that's all you need. You just need the right warp grille, the element engine section, the orange part, and the nav light. But yeah, I know there was discussion around that part. I don't know what actually happened to it. I have not been offered it. I know Fanhome won't honour it because that was for Eagle Moss. But Mark's come to the rescue. Like I said, there is a bit of a workaround. You can resubscribe for the first 2 issues and then cancel it so you get the right part. But I'm wondering whether I might be the only one that resubscribed from issue 12.
Right.
Well, from issue 10. So I may be the only one. But yeah, I thought I'd just bring that up. That the Eagle Moss one was clear, and the Fanhome one is the right one. So it's painted a full colour. It's not see-through, and the nav light is blue, which is the right colour. I think it's blue or red. I think the one from Fanhome was clear.
Right.
But when Fanhome did it, or when Eagle Moss did it, sorry, they sent the extra bits in like a little bag. Do you remember the fix for the Terminator fingers? You know, they sent out the fix.
Oh yeah, it looked like they just got
it was
plastic tubing and gone snip, 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 snip.
Yeah, it was very similar to that. So you got like an extra little packet in issue 12, and then a little slip. It's all on Todd's website. It's all on mypartworks.com, and it discusses it there. But obviously, Fanhome rectified that. In fact, Eagle Moss did, and Fanhome now use the right parts, but they won't honour that. Like I said, it's easy to rectify. Just sign up for the first 2 issues, cancel it. You get the right part. Job's a good one. So that's my workaround. But I just wanted to bring it up because just in case anyone got stuck on issue 12 and was like, I'm not received the right part, because when you start receiving the second warp nacelle, it's going to be different than the first one if you've got the clear. I hope that makes any sense, because it's a bit confusing. But yeah, because it was for Eagle Moss and not through Fanhome. Fanhome don't honour anything for Eagle Moss. That's fine, and I'm perfectly all right with that. But I just wanted to make people aware there's a workaround, and it is what it is.
People might just paint it.
Yeah, I know lots of people painted it as well. You could just paint it. But yeah, I know there's a little workaround. Obviously, I'm going to take one of your ones off your hands to get the right part, because you got sent 2 by mistake. So, but yeah, I thought I'd just bring it up so you can get the right part. But I'm wondering whether I'm the only one who's at this stage.
Yeah,
who resubscribed at the lower stages, because I had problems with Eagle Moss, so I paused it.
Yeah,
because I heard rumblings, I paused it, and then those rumblings became earthquakes, and we know what happened then. But I paused it at the right moment. But at which point, lots of people were still getting theirs. I mean, some people were up to like issue 18, I think it was. So I was quite far behind, but I didn't want to do anything because we knew what was going on there. But yeah, anyway, I'm wondering whether I'm one of the ones that are at the back. I just wanted to bring it up. But if you're subscribed already, like you, Mark, if you're a new subscriber, you don't have to worry because you get the right part.
Yeah.
It's only for people who resubscribed and got the wrong part. So yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to.
I've got 6 months to build, so great.
I don't know how long. I'm only on issue 12. I'll still be building the Enterprise next year, so mine will finish next year. I know some people have already started finishing it. Matthew Thomas did, and this looks great. Really good. I'm pleased with the whole thing. I'm so glad that I'm still building it. I think a lot of people that sort of were umming and ahhing about it have actually gone, oh, actually, I'm going to do that now.
Yeah.
So that's good as well. But yeah, I just wanted to just bring that up.
Okay. Right. Well, I'll start going through some of the chat that we've got in this evening. So first in, I have D. Harris says a very good evening, Mark and Kev. So evening, D.
Evening.
We've got Stephen Belcher saying hi, Mark and Kev. So evening, Stephen. Welcome to
Hiya.
the stream.
Hi, Stephen.
We've got Dave Matt Building saying good evening, Mark and Kev. Have a great stream tonight. Hi, Dave Matt. Thank you.
Hi,
Welcome
Dave.
to the stream. We've got David Phillip that says evening, Kevin, Mark, and all in chat. So evening, David.
Hi, David.
We've got Steve131 in saying evening all. So evening, Steve. Thank
Hi,
you.
Steve.
Stream. We've got Scott Duggan in saying good evening, everyone. Hope you all had a good weekend. So yeah, not been bad so far.
Apart from the weather.
Yeah, well, it's not been too bad around here.
It's just always raining. It's just always raining at the minute.
We tend to don't go out on a weekend.
You do know that the thing is, it's been raining so much, they're going to start. I guarantee we'll have a drought in the summer. Hosepipe ban. Had so much rain.
Remember, this time of year, it's the wrong type of rain.
Oh yeah, like the wrong type of leaves.
Yeah. No, we don't go out on a weekend really, unless we really have to. So.
Yeah, it's always busy everywhere, the roads and everything else. Yeah. Don't blame you.
We've got Mad Dad. Oh, hang on, Mad Dad. So evening.
Hi, Mad Dad.
We've got Will's Workshop in saying
hi,
evening,
Will.
All. Evening, Will. We've got Terry Martin in saying evening, all. Evening, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
We've got Steve131 waving away. We've got Scott Duggan in saying, do you know what's happening with the latest ET? As it says on my portal, there's delays.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There's delays. Yeah. They did put out a message. I received an email, but they also posted it on their customer service Facebook page that there's delays with, I think, most builds because of the way they've now got to go around the Horn of Africa instead of through the Red Sea because of what's happening there. So there's delays on everything. Yeah. So I don't know how long the delays are for, by the way, but there are delays.
All I can say is I hope they just mass ship a load over so they don't have to, I mean, it'd be cheaper anyway. So
yeah, I think in the email or on one of the messages on Facebook, I think they said that there is a plan in place to minimize disruption. There is going to be disruption, but they're going to minimize it. I don't know what that means, but
yeah.
Okay,
we've got Building with the Boys in. Scott saying evening all. Hi, Scott. We've got Spider Sprue in saying made it, was building furniture for my daughter. Hi, Mark and Kev, and everyone in chat. So evening, Spider Sprue.
Hi, Spider Sprue.
We've got Horlicks in saying good evening all. Evening, Horlicks.
Hi, Horlicks. Are you going back to Alton Towers, Horlicks, for the new Nemesis?
Oh, he's had major problems with that one.
Oh.
Yeah, don't get him started on it because it's a good rant.
Oh, well.
Really like a good rant. It's a good rant. We've got Helder Comanche in saying hi all. So hi, Helder.
Hi, Helder.
And we've got Ian Campbell in saying hi
Ian.
all. Hi,
Ian, I just want to bring up something that Ian's posted on the Partwork upgrades Facebook page. Wayne is getting rid of some models, some of the models that he built on his channel. Go and check out Partwork Upgrades Facebook page. There are some amazing bargains there for built models.
Yeah.
Have you got it there, Mark?
Yeah, I have. I'm just going to bring it up now.
So if this is your if you think like building the whole thing is a bit daunting, or you haven't, or you think the money's a bit too much, this is your chance to grab not only one that Wayne's built himself, but an absolute bargain. And there's quite a few cars there, so you can sort of go through them there, Mark. We've got the Ferrari there.
Ferrari F40. That's the E-Type Jack. We've got the Lamborghini Miura. We've got the Porsche. We've got the Dodge Charger.
We've
got the Renault Alpine. We've got the Peugeot 5. Wow.
Yeah, nice one that is. That's really nice. Amazon.
Oh, yeah, we've got the Amazon. We've got the Mustang GT 500. We've got the fire truck.
Yeah.
Wow. We've got
Grand Prix one.
Yeah,
I don't know what. I think that was a Mercedes, wasn't it?
Yeah. We've got the Millennium Falcon.
That I'll tell you what that is. Look, if you go for anything, go for Falcon because that is amazing.
I mean, that was one of his first models he did on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
Part in with.
A lot of memories in that, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wayne's parting with all these builds. So if you fancy any of these, get in contact with Ian or Wayne, and grab yourself one because there's some really nice ones there as well.
Would love to, but just cannot afford right now. But so there you go.
It's the space I've got. I'm running out.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a space here.
Oh no,
yeah, makes sense.
I'd love to, but I just really can't afford at the moment.
But yeah, get yourself over to Partwork Upgrades. All the information is there. But yeah, worth having a check out.
Okay, we've got David Bassett in saying evening, Mark and Kev, and all in chat. Evening, David.
Hi, David.
And we've got Dash Riptide in saying, I'm with you, Kevin. I'd love to get more parts to do more, even if they would send more parts per pack. It would save us and the money in boxes and delivery. Well,
that's what they're doing.
That's starting to happen, isn't it?
Yeah. You get 6 now with the Tumbler. You get 6 issues sent with that. You get 5 with Optimus Prime. So they are sort of giving you more now.
Yeah.
They are upping that. They are listening. They are sort of saying, like you said as well, they save on shipping and boxes and money.
Yeah.
We get more.
Hachette do that with the Alien, don't they?
Yeah, the Alien is it's built within a year. It's 13 packs. So yeah.
Yeah. So it is happening. It's just taking its time. Okay, Will's Workshop says, what have I done? Just purchased an E-Type, had built by Wayne. Check Partwork Upgrades as 12 of Wayne's models have just been put up for sale.
That's what we've just said. Also, Will, I want to also say as well, on his channel at the moment, he's going to sort of update or sort of just maintenance the original DB5 that Eagle Moss did.
Right.
And it's a good one to watch. And I'll tell you why. And that is because it's completely different from the Agora one. So there's a load of different gadget bits on it as well. And it's also quite a good series to watch because it's going to break down what he needs doing. And obviously every couple of years, I think it's quite a good thing to do is to just go through your models, check they all work and do a little bit of maintenance on them.
I do that. My next one is actually my Millennium Falcon. I need to get that down and clean it up and put a few bits on that have fallen off, and we're moving and everything. So
yeah, it's always good to take them every couple of years, take them down, check them all out.
Yeah, always take the batteries out though because they corrode.
Yeah, they leak or corrode in a lot of them. Yeah.
You know what though? To tell you the truth, and I know this sounds mad. I wish Ian would do a power mod for the Millennium Falcon.
Did he not do one?
No.
Right.
Remember the original run of the Millennium Falcon? We got it, and they said, "Oh yeah, we put the power thing in onto it." I was like, "Oh great, we're going to get a power lead for this, so we don't have to do it by batteries."
And they never sent you the power lead.
No, they never sent you it. But if you were to buy it off, because it was Model Space at the time's website, it was like £25.
Yeah, I remember.
We're talking probably 8-10 years ago. £25 for a power lead.
It's about 40 quid now.
Yeah, and I was like, "You are joking me there." So
yeah, it was a 12. Was it a 12-volt one? Wasn't it? A bit like if I remember right, it's a bit like a laptop lead.
Yeah,
it was like that sort of style.
And we never got it. Well, I never got it because it was an additional price you had to pay, and I wasn't like. And back 10 years ago, you're talking 25 quid for just a power lead. I don't think so. You know,
a lot.
Batteries, but now things have come down like in price. It would be nice if we would, you know, because I don't think they're going to offer it. I don't think Fandom are going to offer it really if it's not in the original run because it was an added extra.
It was, yeah. It's on the Falcon. The point is on the Falcon. You can power it from the mains. I remember it was one of the few models that actually comes with like that ability where you could have batteries or mains. Yeah.
So I would love to see a power adapter for the Millennium Falcon because that would be a lot better than the batteries.
Yeah.
And like me now, it's above me. I could switch it on when I wanted. So there we go. Ian, if you can, that would be much appreciated.
Yeah.
We got Matt's Hobby says, has anyone else had problems with the fan home portal?
Yes. All my builds and packs are all over the place. So it says pack 10, and then the one underneath it will say sort of pack 1, and then pack 7, and it's all muddled up. But they did put out a Facebook post saying that they had a computer glitch and they were sorting it.
Right. Okay.
But all the packs are on there. They're just all jumbled up on my portal anyway. But I know that they've had problems. They did mention it.
Actually, to tell the truth, because my Ross is finished now, and it's still you can still view it on the D'Agostini portal. That's now swapped around. So now at the top you're seeing pack 1, and then underneath pack 3. So yeah, not like I'm going to check
Go back.
Yeah. We've got Dash Riptide says, my member portals on both USA sites, the packs are all jumbled up lately. I think they need a little IT work. Yeah.
Like I just said, that was what mine are all jumbled up. They are all there. They're just all jumbled up. But they did mention that there was an IT problem.
Yeah.
And they were fixing it.
I'll tell you the truth, this isn't the first time it's happened. It's happened before.
No. Even with me, when I've been building with them and stuff like that recently, it's happened a few times.
It's like a computer virus that just won't go away.
It just it's something. Something must happen, and it comes and goes all the time. But they do sort it out. It sorts out pretty quick. So there's nothing to worry about. It's not a problem.
Paul Jordan's in saying hi, Kev and Mark, and all in chat. Evening, Paul. Welcome to the stream. I think that's what. Oh no, I have starred more. Will's Workshop says, I think if Fan Home had the Ecto available when I signed up for the Batmobile, it would have been a difficult choice. So, yeah. So
I'm pretty certain those, like, Ecto 1 and DeLorean, they will. I mean, if they've got it up for pre-order already in the US, I would imagine it would be for the UK at some point.
Yeah. We've got Carl Williamson in saying, hi, Kev. So, hi, Carl. That I put in the link for Todd's website at mypartworks.com. So just check out Todd's website. Like I said, it explains.
Yeah, if you go on Todd's website and you put in, I think it's stages. Hang on. 43. Yeah, 43 onwards, you'll see the little note on there.
Yeah. About
the extra bits you used to get through Eagle Moss, but that's all changed now. Yeah, I'm not too fast.
Dash Riptide says, nope, I'm only on issue 11, Kev. That's the Enterprise.
Right, okay. So you're on issue 11, I'm on issue 12.
Yeah.
So we sort of jumbled up there. But yeah, there is, if you receive that clear part, there is a workaround.
Yeah.
So
we've got Todd in saying hello and good evening all. Hi, Todd.
hi, Todd.
And then we've got D Crowley in saying thoughts on the Batmobile Tumbler.
I think the build's okay. It looks good. It's just the part count that we knew the parts were going to be. There weren't going to be as many parts, but I think what you're paying for and what you're getting is a bit different. But then I think we've been spoiled with other things, with other builds that we've had where we've had more to do and stuff. It just seems a little bit not a lot. That's my only take on it.
Yeah.
I do like it. It looks good. It's going to be an awesome model when it's built. But yeah.
Yeah. D Harris says evening all on the other side.
On the other side, hi, D.
Will's Workshop says the E-Type is no longer available.
So that's the one he got, yeah.
Steve131 says a Wayne built model, epic.
Yeah.
And he says at Max more second-handed, hate being poor. Yeah. So it's not easy living on the breadline. Steve131 says, do you get a certificate of authenticity from Wayne?
Well, I'm pretty certain that could be mocked up.
Yeah. Will's Workshop says, thanks, Kez, for the shout. I'm hopeful the first of the DB5 rebuild will be up in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's worth watching because, one, I don't think there was any build videos done because it was done pre sort of YouTube build videos in Partworks, and it's got a lot of more extras on it than the Agora one, as in terms of other things, because it's totally different. So
yeah,
it does have some things, but there's other little bits on it that doesn't have on the Agora one. So it's worth checking both out because they are different.
I would say it's a little bit old technology because things will be done different now.
Yeah. I mean, the blast shield pops up and down, and there's other little clunky bits on it. But it's really interesting because, like I said, it was pre-built videos, so it came out. I don't think there's any videos. I've never seen a video on someone building it on YouTube.
Right. Wayne built it.
Did he?
Yeah, he built it for somebody in Spain, I believe. They sent it all over to him, and he built it.
Was that a long time ago?
A couple of years ago, but yeah, he built it on YouTube.
Oh, right, okay. Because I couldn't find any on it, and maybe I was looking in the wrong place. But yeah, it's always good to have a look.
I'll read this one out. D says he should sign them, Steve. LOL.
Yeah, underneath him, you can sign underneath him.
Will says already said to Wayne he needs to supply a plaque. Well, he can make them actually, can't he? Because he's got that engraving machine. Yeah,
he's got that engraving machine. Yeah. Plaque for him.
Ian says noted, so that might be he's looking into the
power mod
for the Millennium Falcon. So brilliant.
Was there one on the X-Wing?
Yes, we got that. We got the power mod for that. Yeah, so but X-Wing, you could do it by batteries or you could do it by power, and it did come with the X-Wing. So my X-Wing's in the loft.
Right.
At the moment. Because I've got no wall space left in here, even though I'm in a living room. But I have to keep one part at least looking like a living room.
Yeah.
So Ken Fairclough says there is no difference between getting 4 packs every 4 weeks and 6 packs every 6 weeks to the builder.
No, getting 6 packs every 6 weeks, you're still paying the same.
Yeah.
If you were getting 4 every 4 weeks. So there's no real difference. You're just getting more at the same sort of pace, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. Like I said, they reduce their cost of sending out, and you still pay the same amount for 6 issues as you would if you were getting whatever. So
yeah. Will's Workshop says Wayne has done an Eagle Moss DB5 build.
I'm you know what? So many builds out, so many videos, and I forget. So
I remember it because he more or less chucked out the Eagle Moss instructions and used Todd's website to build it.
Right, okay.
It was that bad. Paul Jordan says, just purchased the Millennium Falcon. Wow.
Oh, well done. That's all I'm going to say about that, because that is a bargain.
Daft Chad says, if they ever did a Captain Harlock ship, the Arcadia, or had a trial for it? ?
I don't know. Not off the top of my head.
I've not heard of that one either.
I'm trying to think. I can't think off the top of my head. It might come to me if they did one, but if they did one, it was never offered to us here.
Right.
Maybe in Europe or Japan or somewhere, but no.
Will's Workshop says, I think Wayne only did it last year. Was it last year?
Last year?
I thought it was a bit longer than that. I thought it maybe not last year, the year before, but.
Oh, right. Okay. Maybe there's so many videos coming in and out, and I'll get confused. And
yeah,
do you know what? I'll probably end up watching the videos and going, I've watched this. There's so many. I've done that with so many things. Like I'll be watching a TV show, like, oh, this looks new. This looks good. I'll watch it and go, I've seen this. I'm getting senile.
Hey, I tell you one thing, this is working. David Phillips says, I put the Millennium Falcon in my basket, got to the checkout, and it was gone. There we go. Tell you what, let's share it again. Let's do a sale here. Right, okay. Let's go. I've still got it up, so let's go for it.
Do we get commission?
I don't know. But
I'm joking.
Because they're seeing it, then it's working.
Yeah, that's a really nice Ferrari as well.
So we have the Ferrari F40. This was Panini Venturia. That I remember was a nightmare of a build. From what
that was over COVID.
Yeah,
and they weren't sending parts. It was a nightmare. Start to finish.
I would say that we're doing sales here.
Yeah,
this is probably quite a rare build now because you can't get it anymore.
No,
and to get a completed one, that's quite difficult because not a lot of people completed theirs.
And not only that, mega expensive. Yeah, not a lot of people completed them. It's going to be mega expensive because you can't get it anymore. I don't think another company's going to do it for a while at least. So, and it's a really good. It looks like, it's got that shape of a Ferrari. When someone says to you a Ferrari and you have that shape in your head, that's it. That's the shape.
Right, hang on a minute. We could put some background music onto this.
All right, okay.
Here we go. Right. So that is a Ferrari F40. We'll go to the next one. This has already been sold to Will's Workshop. This is the Agora Jaguar
convertible. Yeah, convertible. Nice one.
There we go. Yeah. Okay, but that's already been sold to Will's Workshop, so no longer available. There we have the Agora Lamborghini Miura.
You're building it at the moment?
Yeah, I'm building this as well. I'm just 2 packs away from finishing it.
Nice.
So, there we have that. That is still available from Agora if you want to build this from the beginning. So there we go. Next we have the Porsche.
Is that the IXO one?
Yeah, I think that's the IXO 901, is it?
Yeah.
So there we
Steve
go.
McQueen one, wasn't it?
Yes, I believe so. So that is
it's a nice build. Yeah.
Okay. Next we go to Fan Homes, and originally a model space, and that is the Fast and Furious Dom's Dodge Charger.
Yeah, really good one. Obviously, we've just looked at this. It's not available at the moment.
Yeah.
It might come back. It might not, and it's worth picking up, especially if you're doing the GTR. Goes well with that. So definitely worth a pickup. It's a solid build.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, we go to the next one. Now this is the Renault Alpine. This is again from IXO Collections.
Yeah, another nice one. IXO Collections do these sort of rally type cars that no other place does. Yeah. But the Alpine's a really nice one. It's a Renault. So yeah.
I think that was recently finished as well.
Yeah, it was only recently finished.
Yeah. So that is practically brand new, people. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yourself a bargain. Okay, we'll go to the next one. This is my favourite. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It looks like an honest car you'd see in.
That's what I mean. It's one of those ones where we grew up with one of these, the GTI, going about everywhere. I've seen many of them at car shows and stuff.
If I was to
out of all the cars there, it's definitely one that I would get.
Yeah,
it's from IXO.
I would get the Peugeot 205 because
I
was building that, and it was the most honest engine I've ever seen in terms of you knew what was in it. So again, that is another one by IXO Collections.
Yeah, nice one that is. Really nice.
There we have the Volvo Amazon, another IXO Collections build.
Yeah, it's a new one as well. It's only really last couple of years that's been on there, last year or so. It's a fairly new one.
This was featured in Wayne's 24-hour marathon to try and build a 1/8 scale model.
Yeah.
This is a full kit as well from IXO Collections. So,
and it's a nice one. Look at that.
Yeah, it is a nice one.
Yeah.
A bit too old for me, but everybody.
Yeah, it's a really weird one because I don't ever remember seeing them about. Obviously, they must have sold them here in the UK, but I don't remember seeing them. It's more of a finish. Is that what they're called? I'm butchering that. Finland.
Okay, so next we go to the Shelby Mustang GT500 Agora models. Now I remember this was Agora models' first ever model they ever produced.
This was their first model that they ever done, and it's nice when it comes with two sets of wheels as well, if I remember rightly. Yeah, the thinner ones and the block ones as well. But yeah, it's a nice build. Yeah.
So again, that could be a nice piece to your collection. First ever Agora model that was ever released.
Yeah.
So definitely a memorable one. There we have the Ladder 9 fire truck, again by Agora models.
Yeah, it's a nice one. It's got all the bells and whistles. The ladder goes up as well, and down. Yeah. It's got loads of features on it. It even comes with that really cool diorama.
Yes.
Of inside the fire station, which is nice.
Yeah. So again, another unique model. Collection. Now this has been sold already.
Right.
And when I go back to the chat, I can read that out. But this is the Mercedes 1955 Grand Prix winner. I believe again this one was by Agora models.
Was it Agora or was it IXO?
No, I'm sure this was Agora.
Okay.
I'm sure it was Agora.
Sure. I wasn't too sure.
Agora model box there beside it.
Oh, so. Yeah. Good spot.
So another Agora models scale model. And then lastly, this has been sold, unfortunately.
Yeah. The original Millennium Falcon, the D'Agostini Millennium Falcon.
And I believe
when did this come out? 2017?
I think it was 2015, actually.
Oh, was it older than that? Jeez, I remember doing it.
Yeah.
It was one of the first pop culture Partworks I think I did.
And again, this is one of the first models Wayne did on his channel. Yeah,
I remember watching Wayne build it back then as well. Yeah, if you go back to his channel, he looks very, very young.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of his first builds that he did on the channel. So yeah, there's a lot of memories. Like I said, when that popped up, I was like, there's a lot of memories in that build there.
Yeah, definitely. So if you haven't already purchased one or they haven't already got, there you go, guys. You can grab yourself a bit of history there.
Yeah.
Well, right, I'll come back to us. That was a bit of good fun. I felt like I was on the televised televised modelling there.
Yeah.
That was quite fun. Okay, right, I'll go to his chat. It's probably gone crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we go. David Phillips says, I bought the Mercedes
instead.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're all not. They're all there still.
Yeah. Mad Dog Hobby says that's already sold. Ian Campbell says the F40 is gone. Here we go. Can we sell out before the end of these?
Oh yeah, we got what 10, 15 minutes. Yeah.
We might get a mention next week from Wayne. So there we go. Will's Workshop says, recently watched a video on the Chrysler turbine. Really interesting. watching, especially if you are building kit, as it's basically the same engine.
Yeah.
David Bassett says, wow, Wayne clearing out his old man cave.
Yeah. Having a bit of a clear out for new builds.
Yeah. Dash Riptide says, Wayne builds it, Ian sells it, and Kevin Mark are the salespeople. Maybe you guys work for the parts companies, they get more subs. Well, it's always sure.
It's a bit of, yeah.
Yeah. Carl Williams says, I'll take it, Wayne. He's trying to make space at home.
Yeah, well, what's he got? 28 builds on the go?
Yeah.
So I would imagine, yes. I would imagine it's a space thing.
But Will Wayne and himself saying, I need space, LOL.
Yeah, yeah.
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 My Dad Hobby says the 917, that sold too. So that's gone already.
Yeah.
Carl Williams says, how about a Partwork auctions, Ian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could work.
Will's Workshop says Wayne needs to make space for more models, or Mrs. World of Wayne has taken over with fabric.
I'll tell you what they do on a lot of websites, and I do it now. Obviously, I collect wrestling belts.
Yeah.
So I've actually won some of those wrestling belts. Now on a group that I'm on, they do the lottery.
Yeah.
So you spend what's it, £2 a number. So you put £2 a number in. If your number comes up, you get a belt.
There you go.
And the belts are about £400 each, and you've just paid £2 for a ticket.
Yeah.
So maybe Ian could come up with something like that.
Yeah. Dash Riptide says, well, Wayne is building the Falcon a second time, so realistically, he would sell the first one.
Makes sense.
Will's Workshop says, why do I now feel like I'm watching QVC? Well, we've got it. It's an entertainment. Why not?
Yeah.
If they're selling us what I was showing them,
well, yeah. Not? If anyone wants selling anything, let us know.
David Bassett says that Will Wayne just came wrong point of the month for me. They will be all gone by the time my pension goes in, Wayne. Steve131 says, is the bus there?
No. Rick Martin.
Says, no, I'm keeping some models. Have to be curate, I think that is. Or accurate. Just trying to I'm not starred now, so I'm like, what is going on here?
What's happening?
David Bassett says, has Esther spotted another machine for her crafting? We've got a thank you from Ian saying, thanks, Kevin.
Right. Anytime.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Should have told us. We could have had it prepared and everything ready.
Yeah, if any of the Partwork companies are listening to and seeing this and they want us to do similar thing. Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Wayne says, no, she's making me move bedrooms though, LOL. Oh dear. Here we go. Ian Campbell says 6 of 12 sold.
So we're doing well.
Ian Campbell says, I was at Wayne's today, couldn't move for boxers, LOL. Okay, Helga says, good night, Kev, Mark, and also good night, Helga.
Good night, Helga.
And I'm caught up on chat. So we kind of helped.
Yeah. We've done all right, I think.
Yeah.
We've done well. There's a lot of good ones there. There's some really like gems there. And for the price, I think it's amazing.
The 205 is, oh yeah, I wish I had the money for that.
The 205 is a lovely model.
Yeah, I'd have that tomorrow, but unfortunately, yeah. Can't afford right now. Will's Workshop says, so glad I jumped on the E-Type. Yeah. So next time, if this is happening again, let us know and we'll do another QVC Partworks live show.
Yeah. See if we can get move. Because if it's worked.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how many people actually knew about it before we mentioned, and then people have gone, well, we know people have gone, hang on a minute, and have gone straight over.
Yeah.
So,
There we go. Dave Matt Bill says, been a great stream tonight, guys. No problem, Dave Matt. Thank you for watching.
Cheers, Dave.
Dash Riptide says, I wouldn't be surprised if Wayne has to sell them all for putting the Enterprise above the TV. Oh, dear.
Is it still going there? Is that the move? I don't know if I think they were still umming and ahhing about it.
Yeah. Ian's put in, sorry, sold 3 via you guys. Thanks. No problem, Ian.
No problem, Ian. Anytime.
Glad to help.
I just hope we can sell the rest of them. People watching this stream and going over there and buying the rest of them.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's some really nice gems there.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Definitely. I had to really use my knowledge of Partworks there as well to remember which company did them.
Yeah, because I didn't. Some of them I knew, but others, like you said, that Mercedes, I thought that was IXO because it seems like an IXO model. That's the reason why I said it, because they do those sort of racing rally type cars.
Yeah. But I think it was one of them special ones where I think you only had a limited number available. I could be wrong.
That's even, you know what I mean? That's even better sort of thing. Yeah.
Will's Workshop says Partwork live shopping channel. I know. It's a bit.
If it works, hey, look, if it works,
it's a bit of fun.
Yeah.
D Harris says a very good night, Mark and Kev. Excellent stream. See you next week. So thanks,
see you later, D.
D also says good night at Dave McBurls, and Ian says no room for enterprise. His TV is massive. Massive. Well, yeah, that's us for another week, isn't it? 'Cause we're coming up on the hour. I've caught up with chat. That was some good fun tonight. I didn't expect to.
Yeah. We've had we've looked through things. We've sort of corrected stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've done everything tonight. I think we've discussed what's new. Nothing new at the moment.
No.
I've got a funny feeling that we're gonna see some new Partwork soon. Because like I said, Agora hasn't mentioned anything lately. I know they've got the Apache coming up, but that's near summer.
Yeah.
So maybe they have got something up their sleeve. Hachette have gone very quiet. I've got to also say as well, in terms of Hachette, my contact at Hachette has now left the company. So I don't have a contact there anymore. But there are stuff sort of circulating saying they're having problems. So
yeah.
I don't think they are, but there's rumours going around. You hear it all the time.
Yeah. Will's Workshop says, good night, all. Have a great night. Thanks, Will.
Cheers, Will.
Ian Campbell says, night, all. Great stream. Thanks, Ian.
Cheers, Ian.
Carl Williams says,
Carl.
night, all. So, yeah. So much fun tonight.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. I think we'll wrap it up there. It's a good time. Everyone's sort of bashing out. So
yeah, definitely, no problem. So thank you everybody for watching. Been a fantastic stream as always. Bit of fun tonight. You know, why not? It's all about fun. That's what the stream is. We'll see you all the same time next week. Same place, same time, same host. And so I've been Mark.
And I've been Kev.
And we'll catch you all next week, guys. Bye.
See you later, guys.